98, 99, 100. Woo! What do you think, Fred? You mean I was supposed to be doing brain push-ups? So what Fred here is telling me that in addition to moving our bodies, it can be helpful to metaphorically move our minds once in a while. He likes to call this meditation or push-ups for your focus. If you're like most of people, or myself, we were never taught how to pay attention, how to flex our concentration muscles, if you will. Meditation is basically just that. Call it mindfulness, call it a breathing practice. Basically, we just want you to practice and get better at focusing your mind. And what do I mean by that? Well, it can look a million different ways, and the way that I've found most helpful, and I think is one of the easiest beginner's on-ramps, is to simply set a timer for a few minutes and breathe. Now, that may sound a little bit simplistic or not terribly useful, and let me explain a little bit further. When I mean breathe, I'm indicating that I want you to physically feel the sensations of breathing. So for example, as I'm sitting down and I take a breath, can I feel the air moving in my nostrils or past my lips? Do I feel my chest rise? Do I feel my belly move? Where you feel the breathing is less important than where is it easiest to feel how or where you're breathing. And we're going to maybe set a timer for 3 to 5 minutes and just physically feel our breath. I don't want to control my breathing. I want to kind of breathe a little bit naturally or just easily. And all I'm doing is feeling it. For me, it's mostly in my nose. And if you're anything like me, in about 3 seconds, you're going to be wondering about what's traffic like today? Did I pay my gas bill? Am I wearing the right clothes? This chair is uncomfortable. And all of those normal thoughts might distract us and make us feel like we're not getting anywhere. Well, the good news is, well, that's normal. You're a human, and that's your brain trying to make sure that you don't forget anything important. So instead of maybe getting frustrated or angry with yourself that you are not paying attention exclusively to your own breath, what you can say is, wow, thank you, brain, for reminding me of all these important things that I need to do. But for just 5 minutes, I'm going to breathe. And you bring your attention back to the breath. And in about another 4 seconds, you're going to be worried about what's for dinner tonight. Did I call grandma today? And you might say, thank you, brain. Those are important, but for just 3 more minutes, I'm breathing. So with this breathing practice, you don't get negative points for becoming distracted. You get positive points for noticing a distraction and coming back to whatever you were paying attention to. In this case, the breath. So hopefully that helps with a little bit of the frustration that's going to be natural and normal and automatic. I encourage you to consider doing this for a few minutes every day. Most people find it useful to do it first thing in the morning before they might get distracted with other tasks, but any time that you can consistently do it will be helpful. Many people talk about when you're angry, how you might count to 10 and let the anger dissipate. And if you're anything like me, well, shoot, I'm angry. It's too late. There's no way I'm going to count to 10. But if you spent a couple minutes every day practicing your breathing and practicing your attention, then later on in life, when perhaps there might be a lot of stress, you'll remember that you've been doing this, you'll remember how to do it, and then you'll buy yourself a few moments to think and lower down that activation level.